Hello everyone, I decided to do another Majora's Mask video since the Fierce Deity video was really good. I really enjoyed that, and I wanted to show off a couple of things that I've recently found out. First of all, you might notice this, you might remember this little area from the very beginning of the game, where you walk through this and you're in a cutscene and you walk straight and then you have the door that closes behind you. Well, I have found out through a series of glitches you can actually get back here without the use of a game shark. Previously, I was going to make another video that showed off a bunch of things to do with the Levitate Game Shark code. But, turns out that with this glitch, you can actually go to those same places and you don't need a Game Shark in the first place. So, anyway, to start us off, I guess I'll go ahead and go back here and show you guys that this transition works completely normally. It takes you back to the same room. Unfortunately, as far as I know, there's no way to get back further because that door over there is closed, is locked, and there doesn't seem to be any way to open it, unfortunately. So, let's go back to the little cutscene here, because everybody loves this cutscene. Interesting little trivia fact, there's actually, the cutscenes are actually, there's two parts to it. There's the one walking cutscene, and then the part where you walk through and the door closes behind you is a separate thing. So if you actually go back there and go up to the door, you'll actually trigger the second part of the cutscene, so it's not just all one set sequence. I'll prove this to you. I'll actually show you how you get back there. It involves two glitches, the main one being what's called bomb hovering. Bomb hovering, you might have heard of it if you are really very familiar with Majora's Mask. You probably have heard of this glitch. But basically, it stems off another glitch called the Infinite Sword glitch. And I'll kind of show you how you do this. Pull out a bomb, put it at your feet, and then you gotta crouch stab and interrupt the crouch stab with that. And I messed up, of course. Anyway, you're trying to crouch stab and then pick up the bomb and like interrupt the stabbing animation. And if you do it right, your sword will be kind of glowing. And during this, you can't actually walk off ledges, which is the root of this, the glitch that allows bomb hovering to be done. So basically, like I said, you have to activate the Infinite Sword glitch, and then once you activate the Infinite Sword glitch, I messed up right there. You have to backflip and then use your bombs. That is not what I meant to do. You have to like backflip, and then if you set off an explosive in midair, you'll actually stick in the air. So, oh, and the reason why the Infinite Sword glitch doesn't let you go off edges is because you can't fall off an edge while you're swinging your sword, and since the Infinite Sword glitch basically makes it to where the game thinks you're swinging your sword every frame, so you can't jump off ledges. You can still backflip and everything, and side hop and all that, but you can't actually just walk off a ledge. So that's why bomb hovering actually works. So anyway, I'm going to show you how to actually get back there. Of course, I've failed many times doing this. It's not the easiest trick in the world to do. I always try to make sure I line myself up properly to the door to make it easier on myself. Got the glitch there. Ah, I messed up. So basically, what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to be a little bit efficient with my bombs, and the same bomb that I used to activate the Infinite Sword glitch, I try to use to start my bomb hovering. You don't have to do that, but I like to do that sometimes. Speaking of my bombs, you might notice that I have like 99 bombs and 99 bomb shoes. That's just because I game shark those to make this easier on me. Just so I don't have to constantly go back and buy more bombs and bomb shoes when I mess stuff up. So, don't mind those. Those are just convenience things. Ah, come on, I'm doing it wrong. I can almost do it every time. I was showing you a bunch of other things, not just bomb hovering, but bomb hovering is pretty much the most useful glitch in this game. It's also possible in Ocarina of Time, but the bomb mechanics actually work a little bit differently in that game. So it's kind of more difficult to do it in that game. Alright, so I'm getting pretty much got it here. I also recommend you having like the hook shot or the bow or some. Dang it, I messed up. The hook shot or the bow or something to have on your C buttons. That way, you can actually look and see where you are in relation to where you're at. so you can like look down. Because see, the camera, you can't really move the camera while you're up, while I was over there. Okay, I still have the infinite sword glitch, by the way, so you can see I'm walking towards the edge, but I won't jump off. So you can like, if you didn't quite see exactly what I did there, I like pulled up the hook shot and then I looked down so I could see where I am. Crap! Ah, I messed up. I don't think I have the sword glitch anymore. Let me see. Do I have the sword glitch? No, I do not. Okay. So we gotta do this all over again. Great. Might cut some failed attempts out of here. You don't have to keep swinging your sword to get to the very edge. I just like doing that. It just makes me feel safer, I guess. Okay. We are not quite to the door yet. Let's see. Not quite there. One more. Oh, come on. I hit the wall. Dang it. Wasn't quite high enough. Get up there. I still do have the sword glitch, though, so this makes this easier. Oh, of course, unless I don't put a bomb shoe up. Basically, what you gotta do, what I'm doing is to try to kind of explain, in case I didn't explain it before. I'm actually like, when I'm in the air, I backflip, and then I pull out a bomb shoe and shield it in the air. That's what I'm doing. That's how I can. You can do it with normal bombs too, but while using bomb shoes actually makes it a little bit easier. You can also use the blast mask if you so feel like using that. But considering that I have have the code on for infinite bomb shoes, I don't think. You know what? I'll do it once, just to show you how you can do it. I gotta get the sword glitch again, and of course I failed the freaking bomb thing. Okay. Okay. Turn around, bomb at the feet, and infinite sword glitch. Ah, the bomb fell in the water. I think I still have the glitch though. I don't think. Nope, I don't. Okay. Basically, the sword glitch stays unless you do something like you swing your sword or you pull out your shield without Z targeting, things like that. Or if you get hurt and you're standing still, that's also that'll cancel out the sword glitch. So, gotcha. Okay. Oh, come on. Freaking blast mask didn't work for me. Do I still have the glitch? Yes, I do. It's kind of hard to time with the blast mask, to be honest. I just want to show you this just for the sake of showing it. So, I've done it before. It's kind of easier if you do a trick called pause buffering, with which I'll show you later on, which will play a vital role in another glitch that I will show you. That'll allow you to get to some other places. But as of now, I'm trying to show you how to get back there, and unfortunately I am failing very hard at it. It is refreshing to be able to have voice commentary instead of just text, though, I will say. Because that way I know exactly what I'm going to talk about, and I don't have to think of all that before, like, in editing. Okay, where am I? We are not there. You can see I kind of glitched into the wall there. Oh, yes, I got it. Okay. They glitch back here. They gotta make sure not to go too far, because if you do go too far and actually land in this room before it's loaded, then the game will crash. So you gotta make sure to land like right behind the gate there. So that's how you get back here. Another little interesting tidbit: if you get actually back here and unload the room, the door opens back up. So you just walk back through and it closes back behind you. All right. So that does it for that I wanted to show you. A couple of things I'm going to be showing you are actually how to get back to places that I showed you in Fierce Deity. You can actually get to those places without Fierce Deity, just using like bombs and some other little cool tricks that I'll show you. First thing being getting back there. I believe, I'm pretty sure I showed that back when you get back from that area on the Fierce Deity video. So I'm going to show you how to get back there without going to having to become Fierce Deity. It involves make sure you have bombs though. Bombs are pretty much the most important item to do with glitches in this game. Come on, get up there. Need to hook shot that chest. Come on. Aiming is not best. There we go. Okay. The other thing you'll need is... Actually, this isn't required, but it makes it easier if you have the Zora mask. So you can do this pretty much as soon as you get bombs. Pretty much from the beginning of the game, you can do this. You just go buy some bombs and... well, actually, you gotta have the hook shot to get up here. What am I saying? From when you get the hook shot, you can pretty much do this. So you want to show you're at the very edge. Swing your sword till you get to the edge, and don't hit the wall and bounce back like an idiot. Turn around, put a bomb behind you, and then don't fall off. Yeah, falling off is not recommended, as you can see. So let me get back up there. Hook shot, get to the chest, get the chest. Come on. Controls are so finicky. There we go. That's why one day I'm hoping they will remake Majora's Mask on the 3DS, because the aiming in this game kind of sucks. It's a good game, but the aiming definitely could use some work. Alright, turn around, Zora Mask. Now, when the bomb explodes, you'll get over here. And I messed up. Basically, you want to jump. When the bomb explodes, it'll send you flying towards that treasure chest shop, and then you need a jump attack at the right moment. Basically, the glitch that's going on there is called the long jump, or bomb jump if you prefer. It actually, what it does is, I'm kind of explain this a little bit here. When you jump off a ledge, the speed at which you jump off the ledge is actually dependent on your speed before you jump off the ledge. And since you get a little bit of a damage boost from the bomb itself, it'll actually make your jump a little bit longer. But you gotta make sure you got a jump attack there, otherwise you don't make it. So yeah, you can get back here without Fierce Deity. So that's very nice. Without Fierce Deity, without Game Shark even, too. And of course the door still is not solid, you can just walk right through it. However, the fortunate thing is, you can actually enter from this side and not fall into the abyss. I guess Fierce Deity Link just walks just a little bit too far. And of course, you can always just walk into the transition you're in the actual East Clock Town. So anyway, the next thing I'm going to show you is the laundry pool. Getting on top of the laundry pool wall without Fierce Deity. This requires Zora Mask. So as soon as you get Zora Mask, you can do this. It does not require anything else except just a little bit of time and patience. So what you need to do, go back into the laundry pool, put the Zora Mask on, and you get up to the very tip of this wall. And I'm going to do a trick called the Gainer, which you may be familiar with this, you may not. But basically, to do this trick, I have to pause buffer. There's some people out there that can do this without pause buffering, but I am not one of those people. Basically, what the Gainer is it's a straight up backflip. And in pause buffering here, because it's basically a frame perfect trick. You have to like backflip, and then you have to release Z, and on the very next frame, press Z again. But as you can imagine, that's pretty difficult to do, so I have to pause buffer to do it. And pause buffering is not exactly working for me. Oh, I kind of messed up there. Almost got it. Basically, you Z-target up against the wall, and then to pause buffer, you hold the down button, and then you press the A button when it comes back, and then repause again. And you keep doing this until Zora Link goes to the first frame of his backflip, if he's going to do it for me. Probably not. I'm going to have to try again. I just don't understand how people can do this without pause buffering. It just doesn't seem possible, because considering the game is running at 60 frames a second, so you only have a 60th of a second to do this. And that's just insane to do it without pause buffering. Come on. As a side note, I have done this on the Virtual Console Wii version of the game, so I know it works on there. Although pause buffering is not exactly working to my advantage here. See, trying to do it with without pause buffering is kind of like that. Trying to it's pretty fast. I've never done it without pause buffering. I mean, I could try. I ain't no ZFG here, so. ZFG, he was actually the person who taught me about a bunch of these tricks and was my original inspiration for actually trying out these tricks on my own and then ultimately doing this video about it. And of course I did do the Fierce Deity video, so that kind of goes, this kind of, as a sequel, and did I get it? Did I get it? Ah, so close. It seems like there's like a longer delay on this, on here than on the Virtual Console. So. Also, it's a different controller. It's pretty much using a PS2 controller instead of a Game 2 controller, so I guess that also contributes to it a little bit. Did I get it? Oh, I should have had it there. I should have had it. Come on. Yeah, basically the gainer, like I explained earlier, it's a straight up backflip. So this will allow you to get to places this is just a little bit higher than you'd normally be able to get to. And considering that Zora Link is the tallest of the normal forms, barring Fierce Deity, he's the only one that's able to get up here. Might have to do a little bit of control resetting, actually, to be able to do this, because this is not working out exactly for me. Come on. On. This is very annoying. If only there was like a task thing I could do on this, but nope. It's either that or make the game run faster, and I definitely do not want to do that. Come on. Another way you can actually, there's actually a different way you can do this called the ground jump, which again involves bombs. But this method doesn't require bombs. I'm going to try to do this method for you. Come on. I usually have a lot of trouble when doing this, so. If this try doesn't work, I'm going to try something a little bit different, and that was totally messed up. Okay. Alright, so let me do this. Hold on, give me 1 second, guys. Going to change. Okay. So I'm going to do this. I'm trying something a little bit different this time. Oh, come on. Gotta make sure you get right up on the wall. Not the easiest thing to do with the current setup I have. Come on, you stupid game. Oh, nope, I didn't get it. Oh, it was too late. Then again, there is the thing of the frame rate not being completely steady on this versus the Virtual Console being completely steady. So there's also that to think about. So if this doesn't work this time, I'm just gonna do the ground jump so I can get. Oh, I think I got it. Oh, I should have had it. Okay, give me 1 second again, guys. Okay. Welcome back. I'm gonna do what's called the ground jump, which is a little bit kind of convoluted, but it works like this: pull out a bomb, put it down, and then I'm gonna turn to the Zora mask, roll towards it, and then hold Z and R, and then try to pick it up at the same time. I don't think I did it quite right that time. Nope. Okay. Calm down. Finish the Zora. Roll towards it, Z and R, and then pick it up. Nope. Okay. Basically, what this does is it turns either a side hop, or the next time you side hop or you backflip, you'll go straight up instead of. I think I got it. And you'll go straight up instead of side hopping or backflip. So, nope, I did not get it. Dang it! Come on. This is gonna be difficult for me. Did not get it that time, definitely. I might have gotten it there. Yes, I do have it. You'll know if you have it if you can't use the B button or any of your C buttons. That's when you know you have it. So if I line up just perfectly. Oh, I didn't quite do it. Okay. So maybe the ground jump won't work for this trick. And I have to do the gainer. Come on. Okay, I got it again. So, oh, I guess it doesn't work. Okay, so I'm just gonna have to try the gainer again. Come on, stupid game. I really wish there was a way to lock the frame rate on this thing. There might be in some kind of advanced settings, but I don't want to go too deep into it. Oh! Aw, come on. Trying to do it unbuffered again. Nope, don't want to go backwards. Stay forwards. And then after I pause, hold down. Oh yes, I got it. Finally. Yes. All right. Yeah, basically just a kind of a recap. That's called the gainer. And don't fall off, please. Thank you. Basically, it involves you Z-targeting up against the wall, and then you have to let go of Z, backflip, let go of Z, and then press Z again at the very, very next frame. So, like I said, that's very difficult to do in real time, and I usually have to pause buffer, which means like I have Z-target, and then I pause, hold down, and then as I unpause, I hit the A button, and then pause it again as soon as I can, because of the way pausing works in this game. So, the next thing, I guess, is to show you another little cool trick that I found out. If you can use the gainer to get up here, and you know what? Actually, something I'm going to do. Not that. I'm going to not pull out a bomb. How is this? Hold on. Give me a second here. There we go. I'm going to slow down time, because that timer at the bottom is getting on my nerves. Speed through this. Alright. Basically, there's a way, if you gainer up here, then you can side hop and jump slash into Cafe's house, no matter if the door is locked or not. So, this is kind of somewhat difficult to do. Nope. There we go, got it. Basically, just it's a side hop and then you jump slash into the loading zone. Unfortunately, I have not found any way to. I haven't really gone through the quest itself to see if you can skip some portions of it using that. But that's just a little interesting tidbit you can do. However, the gainer does actually have a good use. If you've watched the Zelda Majora's Mask speed run on Speed Demos Archive, where ZFG beats the game, speed runs this game in like an hour and 40 minutes, you'll know about it. The gainer, basically, what you can do is Deku Link can't normally climb this ledge that's right here, the clock tower. But if you can do a gainer, you can actually go straight up to it without having to go bother with the moon's tear and all that. See if I can do it unbuffered. Nope. Come on. Yeah, that's basically allows you to skip the moon, go into talking to the bombers, skip the moon's tear and all this if you so wish. If you want to spend a little bit of time actually learning this trick and doing this trick. Yeah, screw that. You get the idea. You can make it up to there as Deku Link, basically, without using the Deku Flower. So that's the gist of that. Alright, so the next thing I'm going to show you is another infinite sword glitch thingy. This involves, actually, this will allow you to skip getting the, actually no, it'll allow you to, normally you need to get Romani's mask to get into the milk bar at night so you can get the circus leader's mask. But you can actually, if you do it right, you can bomb hover out of bounds and then back in under this building and then go jump into the loading zone of the milk bar door and get in without needing the Romani's mask. So basically what I'm going to do here, I'm going to pull out bombs and bomb shoes and all that, and I'm going to get the infinite sword glitch off of this kid here. And I messed up. Got it. Okay. Basically what you gotta do, get the infinite sword glitch off the bomber kid. And go over here to the very edge. I would recommend facing this way. You can face either way, but I recommend facing this way. And then bomb hover. Out of bounds. Way over here. I'm gonna backflip a little bit. Alright, where am I? I think I'm just out of bounds. Okay. Unfortunately, I don't have the map here. So that the map is actually very useful in helping you find where you are. See, I'm right here below the door. So if I could just go forward a little bit, I bet you if I jump slash. Nope. I should have figured a jump slash would not get me in there. But that's basically the gist of it. You can bomb hover out of bounds and then back in and get into the milk bar at any time of night. And you can talk to, I believe, what's his name? Toto? The Zora, I think his name is Toto. Anyway, the Zora composer guy. You can talk to him and get the circus leader's mask. So in case you're having very much trouble with the second part of the Romani's mask sequence, where you're taking the ride with Crimea down to here to the town. If you're having a lot of trouble with that, you can get the circus leader's mask before you get Romani's mask, so you make that spot easier. Because if you wear the circus leader's mask, the guys on the horses won't attack you. So, interesting little tidbit. Okay, let's see. What should we do next? Those are the first couple things that came to mind.